So good bones.
A good bones.
Good bones. Alright, so this song came about, I wrote it in Utah when I was at Sundance. So it was this beautiful setting, perfect for writing a sad song in. I basically wrote this lyric really quickly, and then I was sure I was going to go back and edit some of the lyric, and I tried for a month, particularly on a couple lines, like the line, "Guess not every investment works out," which I really wanted in there because the metaphor of the house is so great for that, right? Like, a home is an investment, and all investments don't work out. And I didn't want to say anything explicitly about the relationship. However, investment is a weird word to sing. My friend and writing buddy, Daniel James, who I often take lyrics to because he's so good at picking them apart and challenging me to do better, and he kept saying like that, we need to fix that. And also faulty oven. He's like, should it be broken oven? And I just don't know, other than it needed to be that. So I guess if I was a better writer, I would have been able to find alternatives but I couldn't think of anything different that I liked more than those. So there's some weird words in there.
So tough, Daniel. Deal with it.
There's some weird words in there that are just in there. That's what they're supposed to be. I don't know. I guess I just need to write a better song next time, but I like how this one turned out anyway.
Her main instruction to me on this song was that she wanted people in floods of tears.
Floods of tears. Because I wanted to be in floods of tears. So I wanted everyone to cry with me. I guess misery loves company. A lot of watery stuff to make the floods of tears.
So there's literally some rain, but we decided to find some whale sounds.
So we knew that whale sounds were really lonely and they were watery, and there was something about the kind of moaningness of them that was really appealing. I went through in the key of the song and figured out which whale sounds were approximately the pitches that we needed. We just spliced the pitched whale sounds out, and I wondered for a while if they were too obviously whales, but like so far most people like can't tell.
Which really surprised us.
Yeah.
Like, people are going to be able to tell that these are whales.
But clearly
Apparently not.
But so yeah, they're humpback whales who are probably lonely for their loved ones as well. Yeah, they're all labeled on which solfege pitches they are.
Of course.
It's a high mi, as you can see. Do, re.
I combined those two to make this kind of pad that we hear in a couple of places. I use both those notes and then like reverse them and put them together. This one is fa mi. Very satisfying. And then there's a whole cluster of them at the end here, including some low kind of grunty ones right down the bottom.
So nice. Isn't that lovely?
And they just felt like a great way of transitioning between sections. Whales.
Hashtag save the whales.
The piano part, which is played on the Labs piano. Labs is a free
Spitfire
plugin.
Labs.
And they're free, and they're really, really good. We should mention that Jem played all the piano parts on this. So this is her, and then we also have a prepared piano part.
Important to note that this stuff here is not on the grid, not quantized, because we wanted it to be just freer.
Yeah, we felt like the sort of jangly nature of it helped. This idea of like a ghost of a house, almost. That's another prepared piano.
We did try that with our toy piano, but it was a little too obtrusive.
Yeah.
We had this prepared piano instead do that kind of almost music boxy feel. There was definitely lots of like kind of trying to create a nostalgia, a memory, like a sad for the happy times that are no longer there kind of thing. So yeah, we have that prepared piano and this Celeste.
In this fourth verse, there's some very low sounds that you probably don't really notice consciously, but help a little bit with, again, just the building kind of moodiness of it.
Leaky roof storms inside and out.
Just a timpani roll.
Guess not every investment works out.
Pulsing synth bass there. There's also sort of little details that it's hard to know how much people will consciously recognize them, but we hope that they make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, with a song like this, we knew we wanted it to feel simple in its production, so we
Right.
tried really hard not to overcook it, but the atmosphere is still really important. It couldn't just be piano vocal, it needed the right bed to sit on, which is what all this is meant to do.
In the BVs, we have some classic Jennifer Cook dissonances.
I basically begged to like bring out the dissonances as much as possible. You can hear all the seconds in the chorus here.
Good bones. Good bones.
And then we add even more in the final chorus and also added like a synth.
Good bones. Good bones. Good bones. Good bones.
All those harmonies end up on the same note at the end. Floods.
Well, it's just like trying to musically express what the lyric is over and over, right? It's not at the most dramatic time, right? Like this happened a while ago, so it's not resolved, but it's like in memory. So it can't resolve beautifully to thirds all the time because then that would indicate that everything's fine. And it can end up on one note because she is alone.
Right. There was these cool synth pads. Kind of fun. Oh yeah, that's a cool one. Almost like a little bit of radio static or something.
Leaky roof storms inside and out. Guess not.
Hope you like it, and I hope you're in floods of tears in a good way.
Sponsored by Kleenex.